Hey guys. Yep, it's October the 9th and it's another light bulb. And it's got stuff going on. So this week what we have is the light bulb with a tree coming out of it. The tree is coming down and I'm not exactly sure why, but it was such a beautiful picture that I just had to do it. I'm not exactly sure what started the craze of putting things in light bulbs, but I like it. And I think I'm going to do a few more. So join me and we're going to get this little aquarium terrarium knocked out. So I'm going to go get set up and I'll be right back. Yeah, so like I said, I actually found on my journeys through the internet another one of the light bulb pics. You guys remember the wasn't that long ago, the goldfish in the light bulb? Well, as I said, found another. In fact, I found quite a few of them. So I figure, I really thought it was cute. So I figured I might as well bring you some more. Figured you really would enjoy it. And so we have this little number. Bear with me while yeah, so I found quite a few of them, quite frankly, of these whatevers in a light bulb. I don't even know, what are they called? Microbiomes, I guess you would call them, right? Because they have those little, what are they called? Terrariums, where they grow plants. You could put them in, they're in little, like, crystal balls, and you could put them on the wall. I'm not a smart person, okay? But I found this little one with this cute little bird. Bird on a branch. And so I figured I might do this one for you all. I really think what I'm going to do eventually is a ship, I think, in a bottle. Except for it's going to be, if I can find it, a ship in a light bulb. Because I simply am adoring these pieces. I simply adore whoever it is that came up with the idea of throwing these things in like a light bulb. Light bulbs illuminate our world, and they make us think. I think these pictures, like, are we in a light bulb? Okay, I know that's going a little far. That's a little too far thinking for something that it's just, hey, a couple minutes on the internet every Thursday. But are we really living in some sort of biome, right? What is the earth really to us? Because I know I've seen tons of things on the television, on the news, online, where it appears that nobody's actually caring for what basically amounts to our lifeline, right? The earth is our lifeline. The thin blue line that keeps us safe. And we think, you know, a lot of people think that the earth is a forever type of thing. Whoa, dudes, I went to just a little too, like, far, I think, with that. I don't want to be, like, bringing you down heavy on our Thursday. Just want to be enjoying just doing these cute little drawings. But sometimes these cute little drawings make us think, right? Like we have gravel in the bottom of a light bulb, which is, to me, just an adorable thing. Put in our lily pad. Now, the lily pad that was in the my original piece, it has this root type. Now, an actual lily pad does not have this root type. It is actually anchored into the bottom, like it's got a stalk, kind of like a sunflower stalk, big thick stalk that goes down into the bottom. And I learned on the, what was it, Discovery Channel? I think it was Discovery, that it also has spikes, thorns that are underneath the body of the lily pad, this portion of the lily pad. And those are so that it doesn't get eaten. So that it doesn't get eaten from below by little fishes. Just going to put some just squiggles, because this is the water. So they have a stalk that goes right down. In fact, it is very, very difficult, notoriously difficult, to get a lily pad out of the water. Almost as hard as it is to get a manta ray, which is a fish. Because they're flat, they suck down to the bottom. I know you didn't expect to get life lessons on manta rays while I'm drawing this, but you know, you get what you get. You don't be upset. No, it just takes one little squiggle at a time. All these little leaves in this fine little, I'm lost. Where did I go? See, when I turn it upside down like that, I have absolutely no clue where I actually am. So let's just flip it back around so that I can see what the hey I'm doing, okay? Okay, all right, okay, let's get this guy. No, I lose my place. Upside down, I can't even figure out where I am on the reference material, which I have the reference material up on my easel. I tell you, I was going to give that easel to my daughter for her birthday. But, you know, thank gosh I kept it. Remember, we don't have to do these things perfect. We just have to, why does that look like a triangle? I don't know why it looks like a triangle, but guess what, guys? It's a triangle now. So I have, this is going to come up here, a few more reference materials for things that were really common where I grew up. You know, like the willows that I did. So I found more things that we had where I was growing up that I haven't seen, right? Since I moved up into the city here. Let's get our Q-tip out, I think. Yeah. Let's get our Q-tip out. Don't pay no attention. Okay, quite a few things. Like, I'm sure that where other people have lived, they have things that, like, they haven't seen, like, since they've come to the city. Like, other people from other countries, you have things that I haven't seen. Like, where I'm from, we don't really have lizards. We have snakes, which might make an appearance. I'm sorry if there's people that don't like snakes. But we have snakes. Salamanders, but no actual lizards. I'm thinking, no lizards. The gravel in here. See how I'm just sharing the color? Just sharing the color. And that looks to me just about Oh, that's pretty good, eh? And you know the last thing that we do, what's the last thing that we do? We stick our name on it. Just like Mistress Beyonce said, should have put a ring on it. If you want to take the credit, you got to put your name on it. So there we go. Another cute little thing in a light bulb. There's going to definitely be more of these, more silhouettes, more cartoons, especially since it appears that there are so many months this year that have 5 Thursdays. I definitely should have picked something like a Sunday or a Saturday. But apparently quite a few months this year have 5 Thursdays. So enjoy all your pictures. Enjoy this cute little light bulb. And I will see you again next week, guys. Remember, it's one line at a time. Eventually a picture will come out of it. Look forward to seeing you again.